and welcome back to the show. This story comes from ARS Technical, written by Mark Walton. With increased competition from the likes of free to use Unity, Epic's Unreal Engine isn't as ubiquitous as it once was. But the particle heavy real time lighting in Fusion version 4 has powered its fair share of games since launch. In 2014, from indie darlings like Abuzu through AAA titles like Gears of War 4. If you're a hardware company, getting backed in support for your platform and Unreal developer tools remain an important, which is why the latest UE update is good news for Nintendo. UE 415 includes support for the upcoming Nintendo Switch, making it easier for developers to port games to the system. The Switch, unloved predecessor to Wii U, was never officially supported by UE4. While developers could create ports for the Wii U, but without Epic's tools, the time and investment required to do so didn't jive with the system's lackluster sales. Reports for the Switch in UE4 is currently described as epic, experimental, but the company plans for it to be in a shippable state come the next update. Given the Switch is based on hardware from graphics card gurus, NVIDIA hardware that is already supported by UE's devices like NVIDIA's Shield, fully support is expected to arrive quickly. Indeed, one of the first UE4 games to launch on Switch will be Snake Pass, a quirky puzzle platformer from Sumo Digital, due out early 2017. Nintendo's Nintendo's creative director Miyamoto claims the company's software developers have mastered UE4, but did not go as far as to say UE4 powered games were in development. He did, however, acknowledge that a lack of external development tools for Wii U contributed to its poor third-party support. Regarding our software development environment, Miyamoto said of the Switch, third-party developers who are making software for PC can now easily adapt software to work on our platform in the current development environment. I'd say that it would take less than a year for them to port a PC game to the Nintendo Switch. Even though gamers, even though game software developers in the US and EU are often said to have superior skills to their Japanese counterparts when it comes to software development techniques. Nintendo software developers have mastered the state-of-the-art technology such as Unreal Engine. For those who game on PC, UE415 introduces experimental support for HDR and high dynamic range output, a new texture streaming system, and support for alternate frame rendering, or AFR. In NVIDIA SLI configuration, despite the impressive jump in image quality, even beyond that of the denser pixels pushed by 4K TVs, HDR content is notably sparse at present. Support UE4 should lead to more content, although there are some caveats. The engine can only output HDR using NVIDIA cards under the Direct 3D11 API on devices that support Apple Metal Graphics API. Rendering paths for 1000 nits and 2000 nits display also supported. That Epic is showing some love for SLI users should come as a comfort to those who have made the investment, particularly as NVIDIA has been trying to distance itself from the technology. Alternate frame rendering differs from split rendering. Instead of each GPU rendering half a frame, each renders an entire frame. In theory, it is an efficient way to use both GPU, but AFR can suffer micro with poorly implemented. Meanwhile, the new texture streaming system promises to reduce CPU usage, memory usage, and log time while restricting artifacts. Epic says that developers expect a Sorry, guys. Low resolution artifacts. Epic says that developers can expect a 40% reduction in texture memory usage, which should benefit those rocking video cards with less than 4 gigabytes of memory. For a full list of improvements and UE415, check out Epic's blog post, and I'll see you next time on the Dwan Moore Show. I promise to get a better teleprompter, guys. This one's just not working out. See you next time.